South Dakota Walleyes Unlimited had a great live video the other day. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Jason Walter. It was hard to find an introduction with a full name of the guy doing the speaking, but I believe his name was Mike, and he's very knowledgeable and said some interesting things that caught my ear.
So we do a lot of experiments in the hatchery to benefit management people. Like, for example, you guys are probably aware of some walleye tagging movement studies. Management guys will catch a walleye, cut it open, stick in a little hydroacoustic transmitter, and then they'll follow it around the lake to see where it goes. Well, for years, those of us in the hatchery are like, that just really doesn't make sense, because that's really hard on those fish. They get cut up, and the assumption was, we do the surgery, we return them loose, and they behave completely normal. So in the hatchery, we're like, I don't think that's the case. Working with management, we took hatchery fish, we did surgeries, we threw them in, and what we found is, when you cut open a fish the first month, it doesn't eat. They don't die, but they sure don't behave normally. So if you're going to do a tagging study with surgical type stuff on a fish in the wild and release it, you should wait at least a month before you start collecting data, which calls into question 30 years worth of studies. But that's okay. One of my graduate projects when I was in Kansas, we worked using controlled experimentation and disproved, unfortunately, one individual's entire life work from a field perspective. And I'd like to say I felt badly about it, but I didn't. Without controlled experimentation, you get a lot of opinion and just not a lot of sound basis.
Interesting. Surgery on a walleye to put implants into the stomach. This is stuff I just didn't know or realize. Watch the full hour-and-a-half video on South Dakota Walleyes Unlimited Facebook page. I'm Jason Walter, and that's In Through the Outdoors. Be safe, and thanks for listening.
If you like what you hear and you want to listen to more, you'll find tons of stuff on my website at jasonwalter.com, including Between Hook Sets, the Real Story podcast, every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you dabble in podcasts.